Halo, selamat datang di channel Yayan. Di sini kalian bisa menikmati berbagai cerita-cerita bahasa Inggris. Jangan lupa untuk pencet tombol subscribe dan like dan share, ya. Agar kalian selalu mendapatkan cerita terbaru. Terima kasih. Hi guys, welcome to Library Yayan. Today I'll be reading Little Red Riding Hood by the Brothers Grimm. Little Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time, there was a kind little girl called Little Red Riding Hood. She always wore a bright red coat with a bright red hood. I love it so much that I never take it off. Little Red Riding Hood lived with her mother on the edge of some deep dark woods. Map of the deep dark woods by Little Red Riding Hood. One day, Little Red Riding Hood's mother gave her a pot of vegetable soup. Yum. Take this to your grandmother, she said. She's not feeling well. But remember the rules of the woods. Her mother added, rules of the woods. Keep to the path. Don't talk to the wolves. I will, promised Little Red Riding Hood, and she set off. Tweet, tweet. Aha! There goes my lunch. At first, the sun shone and the birds sang. Little Red Riding Hood hummed a little tune. But bent down to tie her shoelace, skipped along the path, and stopped to smell the flowers. At last, good morning, Little Red Riding Hood called a woodcutter. Rats! Good morning, said Little Red Riding Hood, waving to him. I know, I'll run ahead and wait for her. Little Red Riding Hood walked deeper and deeper into the woods. There the sun hid behind the clouds, and it got darker still. Come on, Lunch, where are you? So Little Red Riding Hood didn't see the wolf waiting for her on the path, and the wolf didn't see Little Red Riding Hood either. My tail! Oops! Little Red Riding Hood stepped on the wolf's tail, then on his paw, my paw, and dropped her basket. A smack on his head. My head! Look where you're going, said the wolf huffily. But you were in the middle of the path, said Little Red Riding Hood. She had forgotten the rules. The rule, don't talk to wolves. What have you got in that basket? Asked the wolf hungrily. Vegetable soup, replied Little Red Riding Hood. I'm taking it to my grandmother. Vegetables, cried the wolf. How revolting! Wolves only never eat red meat. I only eat juicy red meat. I never touch vegetables, he added. Now, time for my lunch. The wolf was about to gobble up Little Red Riding Hood, but then he had an idea. Perhaps I could eat Little Red Riding Hood and her grandmother, he thought. He put on his softest voice. Where does your grandmother live? He asked. In the cottage on the other side of the woods, said Little Red Riding Hood. How perfect, thought the wolf, rubbing his tummy. How delicious! He knocked lightly on the door. Tap, tap, tap. I'm so wonderful, you wicked and clever. Who's there? asked the grandmother. Your granddaughter, Little Red Riding Hood, squeaked the wolf. I brought you some lovely vegetable soup. Get yourself in, said the grandmother. I'm too weak to get up. The wolf leaped into the room. He gobbled up Little Red Riding Hood's grandmother. Bony, but not bad. And he waited for Little Red Riding Hood. Soon he had a knock at the door. Who's there? he said. Your granddaughter, Little Red Riding Hood. Get yourself in, called the wolf. I'm too weak to get up. He put on the grandmother's cap and hid under the blankets. I brought you some vegetable soup, said Little Red Riding Hood. Yummy, snarled the wolf. I mean, yummy, he added in a squeak. Put the basket on the stool and come and sit next to me. Little Red Riding Hood looked at her grandmother. She looked again. Oh, grandmother, she said, what big ears you have. Ah, the better to hear you with, said the wolf. Little Red Riding Hood came closer to the bed. Oh, grandmother, what big eyes you have. All the better to see you with, said the wolf. Little Red Riding Hood came closer still. Oh, grandmother, what big hairy hands you have. All the bigger to hug you with, said the wolf. Little Red Riding Hood was now standing right to the bed. But grandmother, she cried, what big sharp teeth you have. All the better to eat you with, snapped the wolf. He jumped and gobbled up Little Red Riding Hood. Delicious. Full at ya, she said, licking his lips. Then he lay down on the bed to sleep. As the wolf slept, he snored very loudly. He snored so loudly that the woodcutter heard him. I've never heard the old one snore that loudly, he thought. I'll just make sure she's okay. But the woodcutter couldn't see the grandmother anywhere, only a very fat wolf. Oh no, thought the woodcutter, the wolf was eaten the old woman. Just then the woodcutter had an idea. Perhaps the old woman's still inside you. I might be able to save her. He picked up some scissors, then he snipped open the wolf's tummy. Snip, snip, he saw a bright red hood. Snip, snip. Little Red Riding Hood's head popped out. Phew! Keep cutting, she cried. Grandmother's still in there. Snippy to snip. Faster and faster. The woodcutter kept cutting until grandmother popped out too. Did I fall asleep? Quick as a flash, Little Red Riding Hood ran outside and picked up a lot of stones. The woodcutter put them in the wolf's tummy, and the grandmother sewed the tummy up. Then the wolf woke up. He tried to sneak out of the door, but the stones rattled inside him. Rattle, rattle. Now everyone can hear you coming, said the woodcutter, laughing. But I'll never catch anyone again, cried the wolf. Exactly, said the woodcutter. You just have to eat vegetables instead, said Little Red Riding Hood. The wolf never ate another person. I don't like little girls. And as for Little Red Riding Hood, she never ever talked to a wolf again. Bye, thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. And go to my channel to see more videos.